Hi, in this video we're going to describe how to create an HTTP client connection and use it in an integration. So let's create a new project. HelloHTTPClient. Create. And we'll trigger this manually, so I'm going to create a test integration. Call this HTTP client test. And as I said, since we're going to trigger this manually, I will put a scheduler there. I won't activate this, so it won't matter. And what I'll do is I will create an HTTP client. We can do a get for now. And you see we need, if I expand the configuration panel, we need a connection. And we do have our action properties for the HTTP client get. So what I'll do is I will create a connection. But before I do that, let me introduce a cool utility called Webhook Site. And this is a free website that allows you to test API calls. So I'm going to copy its URL because I'm going to need that in a moment. And I'll use the add button, which will bring me into the create HTTP client connection because it's a HTTP client component. So HTTP client to webhook site. Oh, I lost my URL. I'll grab it back in a second. And this is the screen to create an HTTP client connection, which is required for the HTTP client get component. So I'll come back over here. This is in essence my back end that I want to connect to. So I come down here, I'm in design. Let me select HTTPS. The URL, specify base URL along with port if any without the protocol info. So let me paste that in. Get rid of the protocol info, and let me set client connection to a token. Let me put a token in there, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we'll do that. And for the save resource path, so this would be any path that if I do a get to it would return a 200. So it enables me to test the connector right here. So webhook site will return from anywhere. I'll just put /user. I'll accept all certificates for now, and then I will update my connector. So if you look at webhook site, there's no requests yet, but it's waiting. And if I do a test, we should see in webhook site it made a call to /user. Hopefully you can see that. And it also passed the bearer token. Bearer and the token I put in there was 0 through 9, and you see it there. So that's great. Let me get rid of that. And now I've got my connection built. Let me come back into my integration, and I'll click refresh. And now let's use that. So there's webhook site. I can give a base path. Let me set the value to /contact. And if we want, we can put in path parameters or query parameters or headers. So let's say I've got a query parameter here. Let's add a variable string inside. And let's set a path parameter of status. And let's set its value to active, so an active contact. And let's also set a custom header, for example. Add variable string add inside. And let's call this X my custom header. And let's set its value to A, B, C, D, F, G, H. And we can save. And since I have an integration that starts with a scheduler, I can use the test button, which will run the integration and bring me into the monitor to show me the running transaction. And of course I can come to webhook site and see I've got here a /contact where status is equal to active. I can see the token that was used, and I can see the custom header up here X, my custom header. So in this video, we saw how easy it is to create an HTTP client connection and to use it in an integration. Thank you.